Hello and welcome to another episode of Into the Dragon Den with me, King of Dragons. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome to Into the Dragon Den, my, I don't want to say it's a podcast, but my little series where I just talk about whatever's on my mind. So, if you guys have been following along my Into the Dragon Den for the past couple of episodes, and if you've been following my Instagram, you'll know that things have kind of taken a turn for the better with my situationship, which I think that's what it is at this point. That's what I'm going to call it. Things are going good. To say that my vacation at the moment has been wonderful would be an understatement. I have been enjoying my vacation so much. I have been trying new foods, cooking new foods that I've never tried before. I recently tried scallops for the first time, and thankfully I'm not allergic to scallops, so I will be cooking scallops more often with my steaks. So that little surf and turf was very tasty. I did like the flavor. My brother even tried the scallops, but he doesn't like really fatty, squishy things. That's why he trims a lot of the fat from his steaks. Me personally, I loved those scallops, and yeah, you can bet that I will be making more in the future. And the next thing on the agenda is lobster and sushi, so I will be trying to cure my own salmon and preparing some lobster. We'll see how that goes. If I don't come back in like a week, you guys know I got food poisoning and was in the hospital, but if I'm back before the end of next week, then you know that everything went well. But yeah, just moving on from my situationship, it's been going great so far. I have seen this girl every day of my vacation so far, and that has put me in such a good mood. My brakes gave out. Cool, I can get that fixed. Oh, it's gonna take 2 days to get my brakes fixed. No worries, take your time. Oh, there's more problems than my brakes? Oh well, guess what? I'm still in a good mood. Life has been good to me so far, and I'm really enjoying myself. So what's on the agenda on this episode of Into the Dragon Den besides talking about my situationship? Well, it's something that I kind of want to throw my hat into the ring about. As you guys know, I do collect Marvel Legends. I have been collecting as many as I used to. I pretty much got every figure that I think is essential to my collection. So my Marvel Legends collecting has slowed down a little bit, and I'm basically just getting update figures if the update is worth the pickup. And it comes to the Maximum series, because that is going to be a Spider-Man that I will be picking up. Now, is it going to be worth the supposed $60 that they're advertising? I honestly don't think so. I think Hasbro is just grasping at that market where they're testing the waters to see if they can sell collectors a $60 figure that's supposed to be $30. I get why a lot of people are trying to justify the higher price, saying that it's a collector quality or it's gonna have new tooling. Okay, so first of all, it's nothing that Hasbro hasn't done in the past. It's basically going to be using the Spider-Man body with Spider-Man articulation that we've seen Hasbro do for cheaper. I know a lot of people are talking about the accessories, and it's going to have a bunch of accessories. That's not really true. The Black Widow that they released in Target has, I think it was 3 less accessories than this Spider-Man. And that's including the 3 heads that she came with, and the 3 heads that this Spider-Man comes with, the hands, the guns, the accessories that she comes with. It's not that far off from this Spider-Man, and she had a brand new body to go with that, and that was a $25 figure, you guys. It wasn't anything special besides a new body. And this Maximum line, though I do see its appeal to collectors, if Hasbro is going to be charging $60 for this, the quality of that plastic has to be better than your standard Marvel Legend figures. I'm sorry, but if they're just doing their standard Marvel Legend plastic figure, it's not going to cut it. There has to be some trade-off on why this figure is $60. For all I know, I'm just jumping the gun. They haven't announced the price at the time I'm making this video. It could be $45, and if it is $45, that's still a tough pill to swallow. It should be like $35. There's no reason why this Spider-Man should be anywhere above $35. And I just know the way Hasbro is, they are going to find a way to make that a $60 figure, and they're going to get the most money out of it. But yeah, it's articulation that we've seen them do in the past. I know that it's going to have like a neck joint, something that they have done in the past. It's going to have a ball jointed neck. Again, we've seen that before, double ball joint in the neck. They're doing that already. Butterfly joints, we've seen that in a Spider-Man already. Bicep swivels, normal double jointed elbows. The one piece of articulation that I think kind of is weird is that he is going to have forearm rotation. And I do understand that that's for those swappable forearms where you can have him with a little thwip mechanical part. But it just looks so weird that his forearm has this cut in it and that cut rotates. The way they should have done it is that it should have been a keyed peg. And that keyed peg goes into the arm and doesn't rotate. And that would keep the sculpt looking cleaner. But the way they have it, that forearm can rotate on its own, and it looks so terrible. I don't know why everybody's praising Hasbro like this is the second coming of Jesus Christ. No, it's just another overpriced Spider-Man figure, which, let's look at the way they've been pricing Spider-Man figures in the past. They've been marking up all Spider-Man figures by at least $5 more than other figures. Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, $25 figure. That guy was $32. Superior Spider-Man, again, another $35 figure that should have been $25. Hasbro just has this tendency to put a Spider-Man tax on things, and that Spider-Man tax is basically when they release a new Spider-Man, and they're gonna get their money's worth out of it, and they're gonna charge you a little extra because they know people will buy it because it's Spider-Man. My mustache is starting to get into my hair. It's getting to the point where I either need to trim it, shave it off, or stop talking and let it just grow a little bit longer so I can get a handlebar mustache again. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this Maximum Series Spider-Man. It's nothing new. I'm not excited for it. I do think that Hasbro is going to probably make this like a $50 figure. There have been scans saying that this might be a $60 figure, which I don't think so. But it's well within the realm possibility that Hasbro will make this Spider-Man $60 because they know they can squeeze as much out of the collectors as they possibly can. And again, it's nothing new that Hasbro hasn't made in the past. They've given us ball jointed necks, they've given us butterfly joints, toe joints, reverse ab crunches, that stupid forearm swivel. They've already done it. It's just those die-hard Hasbro bros that are saying it's a brand new thing that the Hasbro can justify the price because it's brand new and look at all these accessories. And you know, double packs give you the same amount of accessories with 2 figures for $45. I don't think this Spider-Man should be worth that much if it's just Spider-Man accessories. He should be $35, and that's where the price I feel should be, not anywhere above $40. And again, these Hasbro bros will tell you that it rivals Mayfix, it rivals Mezco and Herbie. No, you guys, get an actual Mayfix figure, get an actual Mezco figure. The quality difference is very apparent. There are more moving parts on those figures. Whereas Hasbro, they'll sculpt a body, mold that body in a single color of plastic, and then paint it on. Mezco will use fabric, and I know Mayfix has actually gone the route to molding specific parts in specific colors, and then painting them to match if it's a small enough part. But yeah, it's nothing new that Hasbro hasn't done in the past, and more than likely I'm going to pick it up, and that's the sad thing about it. I'm here trashing it, and more than likely I'm going to pick up maybe 1, maybe 2, who knows. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to come up here and talk to you guys about, because I've seen a lot of people praising this as Hasbro's crowning achievement when it comes to Spider-Man, and I'm just looking at all my other Spider-Man that Hasbro has made, and it's like, yeah, we've already gotten that. And I think they've already done a fantastic job. We have the Amazing Fantasy, which is probably one of the best Spider-Man figures that they've made. It just needed toe joints. I don't really care about the way Hasbro does its ball joint necks, because those, they have good tilt, but then when it comes to like up and down movement, it's really limited. So I don't know, we'll see when that Spider-Man comes out. We'll see when we finally have it in hand, when we know a price on it. I might come up here, correct myself, but who knows. It's all up to what Hasbro decides, and I know that they are going to be announcing the price very soon. If not, at the time I'm making this video, it hasn't been announced. It might be announced. I really don't know when this episode's going to be uploaded. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the Maximum Series Spider-Man and what's going on in my situationship. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. It's not as long as the other episodes, because I really didn't have too much to talk about. And that's basically what Into the Dragon Den is. If I have a topic I want to talk about, I'll talk about it. If you guys want to listen to it, be free to listen to this. Once again, thank you for watching the video, and if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to use the word, let's go, blaster rifle. 2 words, blaster rifle. If you made it to the end of the episode, type in blaster rifle at this, so I know you saw the end. Until next time, my loyal Dragonites, I'll catch you on the very next episode of Into the Dragon Den. Thank you for listening to my rambling, and we'll see you around the Dragon Den.